G'day Brian, this is Pete Montgomery from Sydney, Australia. Mate, I thought I'd send you this quick video to give you an update on how my business is going and what's happened in the last month. I've just picked up two clients, offline business type, traditional type clients, and how we talked about some of the stuff that I've been doing. And one of them's a business owner. She's been in business 11 years, wants a complete change of direction, started a catering company and wants to take the whole thing online. I had a chat with her a few months ago and she just called me out of the blue and said, come and show me that internet stuff you were talking about, and sat down with her. I've got some testimonial videos too that I'll show you. And basically I set up her blog for her, just a basic blog. I call it a Ferrari without a paint job. Later on I'll point in the direction of someone that can make it look pretty and brand it that way. But yeah, set up a blog and sit down for 2 hours, charge her $400 for the training and $600 to do the blog, sell her hosting with HostGator, affiliate link, and selling her instant sales letters. That's another affiliate product. So along the way, as you're training these offline clients, you're introducing them to all these products that they've never heard of, and they're just blowing out at this, man. It just inspires them. You see their face light up and they're just excited they just don't know what we know, man, and the stuff that you've shown us in MLSP. And so that's what I was talking about before in our email. When you apply it to the offline world, they just freak out and they love it. And so yeah, that's a $1,000 job, a couple of hours setting up the blog, and 2 hours sit down and just get to talk about my stuff. And along the way, I'm sharing all my businesses, all my products, to show her examples. Look, here's what you do when I type in this term for my, I'm in a weight loss MLM type thing. And here's my weight loss product, and you can see how it ranks here. And what's that weight loss product? So you get to talk about your stuff in a really natural way, and be able to kind of sell other things along the way as well. Now here's the client that I'm really excited about. In a nutshell, I'm trying to be brief. It's a content syndication network, content syndication service that I provide, where basically I take their content and do what I do with my stuff every day, but I take their content and do that for them. But I actually show them how to create the content from, working from the product and the customer experience all along the way, all those steps, and to the point where their stuff comes up on Google and what message you're sending. And I show them what their existing situation is and how poor it is, and show them what I'm doing, and they go, wow, they can see the continuous conversation to the point where someone wants to buy something. So he's paying $2,500 a month to have that done for him. Now, obviously, it's not a leverage thing for me at the moment. I aim to create work from home jobs for people and just collect work, hand it over, say, right, here's your 5 clients, you've had your training, submit the content, go for it, and just sort of, for every 5 clients, I need to bring on a new person, train them up, and eventually all those people that I train up are going to get good at what they do and kind of want to get into it and get more, and you can sell them into other things later on if that's where they want to go. But the guy said, look, it's a photocopier industry, photocopier client. When he sells one machine, he's paid for his month. So he understands, he's pulling in $50K a month. So to spend $2,500 a month is nothing, especially if he sells one machine with that. He knows this works, I'm going to throw money at it. It's his exact words. If what you say happens, I'm going to throw money at this thing, dude. And you showed me how to do this stuff in MLSP. You know it works. I'm using Traffic Geyser and various other techniques to do this, and then having the whole thing automated. So I'm showing them how to create the videos, really working with the client on the front end, and really getting them to understand how it all works, so that then they could just create their own videos, create as many as they want, email them, and I just have them there in a stockpile, ready just to distribute month by month, and in time ready to hand over to people to distribute it for me. And so that's where it's going, and I just thought I'd share that with you. And that's how MLSP has totally revolutionized the way that we can do business. And when you take this to the offline type, traditional brick and mortar type businesses, I mean, it works like crazy, and you're not speaking to people that are trying to sell you something. They're like, wow, you've got this great thing that you can do my business, show me how it's done, and they just love it to death, man. So yeah, that's my last week in business. And and as I said in the emails too, these business guys, they have contacts that would love to get their hands on this information. We already have people lined up that once we know we have some proof that it works, and we're really going to work that business for him, really get that traffic for his copier business. And this is kind of like the prototype. So when this just happens, they're going to go nuts, man. It's gonna just take off like nothing else. So Anyway, man, great chatting with you, and you get back to me about the training call. I'd love to talk about, yeah, a whole bunch of stuff. All right, mate, you making an awesome day. I'll talk to you soon. See you, Brian.